Today on Karamo.
We got into a big argument. She called me a crackhead. So I say, I'm not your biological aunt, and he's not your biological father.
Why would you sit there and say that my father's not my father?
Do you regret telling Sabrina she was not your niece?
If you go low on me, I'm gonna go low on you.
I think it's time to unlock the DNA truth.
Just wanna know.
Plus,
I want my mom to end this marriage.
I just know you could do better. You're a beautiful black woman.
I wanted to unlock the truth of this matter.
Is that true? Sabrina is adopted, and just when she thought she found her biological family, an argument threw everything into question. Take a look at this and see what Sabrina's potential Aunt Thelma had to say about the situation.
I knew Sabrina had doubts about her daddy being her biological father. We got into a big argument over money. She was being very disrespectful to me. So I say, I know how to get her. I'll say that he's not your biological father, and I'm not your biological aunt. That was back in 2007. That was 17 years ago. Sabrina begged me to stay with her to watch her children while she worked. That turned into a nightmare. We argued over money, and she got mad because I wouldn't give her any money. Then she, yeah, you're a crackhead anyway. And I said this, I said, yeah, you a bitch anyway. She called me a crackhead in front of all my neighbors. I am not a crackhead. Yeah, I've done drugs in the past, but crack was not one of them. Sabrina hurt me. I disrespected her right back by telling her that her father was not her biological dad.
Wow, there's a lot there. So everyone, please welcome Sabrina to the show. So you gotta tell me, how did that moment change your life when your aunt said that to you, or your potential aunt?
It just made me real upset because all my life I was already adopted and didn't know who my biological mom was until I got older. So it just really played an emotional role not knowing who my biological father is. It's just sad because me and my brothers and sisters was already in foster care, but I ended up getting adopted and being in one foster home my whole life. It just made me real upset, and it already was making me real scared that, you know, and nervous that I already didn't meet him because he died when I was 4.
Got it.
So it's just really it's just a heartbreaking situation.
Of course. Did you have doubts about your paternity before?
It wasn't doubts about paternity per se, but it was more of me feeling some type of way because I was adopted. You know, and I didn't meet my biological mom until I got older.
Did you really call her a crackhead?
Yes, I did call her a crackhead.
Okay. And why?
I'm sorry, y'all. It was, you know, I called her a crackhead because we was going through like some money exchanges about babysitting, and I just felt like she was being very greedy. So I just told her like, you're selfish and, you know, you're a crackhead, but it wasn't.
Why you couldn't just leave it, you felt selfish? Why you had to call it a crackhead?
I mean, I know, because I was going, you know, just already being adopted, I already have emotional issues.
Yeah.
So it was already like, you know, let's be fair, or what I felt that was fair, because I don't know how she felt. So it was just like, you know, I was totally disrespectful because I didn't ever wanted to disrespect my auntie. But why would you say that he's not my father?
Did y'all have a good relationship before?
We didn't have a bad one.
So, but it wasn't like a solid. It was
like
there.
she was in my life periodically, and she, you know, called me on my birthdays, and I seen her as a kid every blue moon.
Got it. You met your brother William while you were in the system, correct?
Correct.
Tell me about that.
Pretty much, we was going through like this program, and he was like in a detention center. So they had put a program together to help youth and foster kids out, or adopted kids. So they had took us to meet each other for the first time. And then I had met him for the first time when we was like 13 years old.
Got it. So a caseworker put y'all together and said y'all were siblings.
Correct.
And how did you eventually connect with Thelma?
The lady that adopted me, she basically would let me still see my biological father's side of the family.
So though she was in and out, did she play like a mother figure? What role did she play to you?
She played a positive role. I can't say that she was a bad person throughout my whole life, but you know, after hearing somebody tell you that your father is not your father, that anything else doesn't matter at that point.
Yeah.
It throws everything away.
So it's been 17 years. Why is it important now to get this DNA?
Because it's been on my heart for years. For years, I've been talking about it with my other aunt, saying that I wanted to get a test done because why would you say something like that?
Yeah.
It's billions of things you could have said. Why would you sit there and say that my father's not my father?
That makes sense, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it's time to meet Thelma to hear her side of the story. So everyone welcome Thelma to the show.
How you doing?
Love you.
Thank you. I love you too.
You are real.
So I gotta ask you, how you feel about what you just heard?
It would have been different if it was the truth.
Oh.
You didn't tell him why I said what I said. Tell him why I said what I said.
Coming up.
So I think it's time to unlock the DNA truth. Sabrina, this is your truth to open that line, to see if this is indeed your aunt, to confirm if that was indeed your father.
I knew Sabrina had doubts about her daddy being her biological father. We got into a big argument over money. So I said, he's not your biological father and I'm not your biological aunt. That was 17 years ago.
Why would you say something like that?
Yeah.
It's billions of things you could have said. Why would you sit there and say that my father's not my father?
Well, it's time to meet Thelma to hear her side of the story.
You didn't tell him why I said what I said. Tell me why I said what I said. Tell me.
Because I said something very disrespectful to you.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And I knew that was...
that would trigger me.
I knew that would trigger her because I kept telling her to leave. She wouldn't leave. I was pushing her out for her to get out. She got outside. All the neighbors was out because it's summer. She out there screaming and hollering, and then she say, "Cause you crackhead." And I'm not a crackhead.
Got it.
But anyway, to make a long story short, about the money thing, no, I'm not the greedy one. She's the greedy one. Sabrina has a bad habit of telling you something. She don't go through. Not all the time, just sometimes.
Got it.
That was her being greedy, not me.
But Auntie, don't you think that it could have been other things that could have been said to me about my father?
It's only two things. It's only two things that came to my mind to say. You know what the first one is? I wasn't gonna say that. So I said that because I knew that would shut her up. She said a couple words. She got in her car and she left. All I wanted her to do was leave. Because after that happened, when I seen neighbors, they come up to me asking me where to get a bump from.
No.
Yeah.
Oh, because, okay.
Yeah, because of what she said.
Got it. It makes sense to me from the beginning because you already triggered because you're now clean, you're trying to do the best. So she knew what would trigger you, you knew what would trigger her. And so people coming to your neighborhood asking for drugs is just going to be like, wow, you put me back in a situation where people going to see me in a bad light.
I wasn't trying to do that to you. I wasn't trying to really do that. You know, we just got into it, but that father stuff was just something that just, I know, Auntie,
but I got to ask you, have you ever had doubts that she was your niece before that moment?
No.
Okay.
No. Now, I'm going to tell you why. Me and my brother was just like that. He came, he said, man, I said, what? He said, I'm getting ready to have a baby. I said, oh, good, I hope it's a little girl. And I said, okay, I said, we'll name her Nicole, and we'll call her Nikki for short. He said, I have a name picked out. He said, her name is Sabrina. He said, and I'll make her middle name Nicole. He did the same thing with Will. That's how I know that they are his kids.
Got it. Looking back, I got to ask you, do you regret telling Sabrina she was not your niece?
I do, but I'm saying like this. If you go low on me, I'm going to go low on you. If you go high on me, I'm going to go high on you.
Got it.
Fair exchange is no highway robbery.
Okay.
Hello.
Now, Sabrina, your potential brother William has questions over the years about you two being siblings.
Yeah, I guess that's something that kind of like new. But yeah, we share the same mother, but for years they said we had the same father. So now since we're doing the DNA, he want to make sure that we have the same parents.
Got it. Well, I think it's time to hear his story. So everyone, please welcome William to the show. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that.
Yeah.
William, thank you for being here.
How you doing?
I'm good, sir. So, how do you feel about what you just heard?
I'm kind of numb.
You're numb to it.
Yeah.
I understand.
I was raised by myself. I grew up by myself, so I be numb to these type of situations. I got feelings, but I don't know how to describe my feelings.
Got it. That makes sense.
I don't like to see them go at it, but I understand where my auntie be coming from, and I understand our situation is all three of our situations. I be feeling like she ain't my sister though. I be feeling like she more like my homegirl, cause she there when I need her, if anything serious is going on. But it's not like a sister brother bond.
So what do you want the truth to reveal today?
That we all family.
Your family.
Yeah.
So I think it's time to unlock the DNA truth. All right. Sabrina, this first one is for you. This is your truth to open, not mine. What are you thinking about?
Just want to know that William Jones is my biological brother.
Oh, there you go. How you feel about that?
That's good. I mean, we know that because we have the same mom, but it's just a question of if we got the same dad or not.
Well, Sabrina, here is the second truth that you've been looking for, to see if this is indeed your aunt, to confirm if that was indeed your father. Here you go. And this truth is for both of you.
Next.
The thing that I want to leave y'all with is, now that you have these answers, I do see the pain. I understand why these tears are here.
Here we go.
Get ready for the drama, chaos, and jaw-dropping moments. Now, better than ever. Watch full episodes of Maury, Jerry Springer, The Steve Wilkos Show, and more.
I spank people, I tie them up.
Can't get enough? We've got you covered with full episodes, non-stop drama, and the wildest moments. Anytime, anywhere. It's time to get nosy. Download Nosey Now on your phone or tablet and start watching.
Your potential brother, William, has questions over the years about you two being siblings.
We share the same mother, so now since we're doing the DNA, he want to make sure that we have the same parents.
Got it. Well, I think it's time to hear his story, so everyone please welcome William to the show. So what do you want the truth to reveal today?
That we all family.
Your family.
Yeah.
So I think it's time to unlock the DNA truth. Sabrina, this first one is for you. This is your truth to open, not mine.
William Jones is my biological brother.
Oh, there you go. Well, Sabrina, here is the second truth that you've been looking for, to see if this is indeed your aunt, to confirm if that was indeed your father.
Thelma is your biological auntie.
Told you, wasn't no doubt in my mind. No, I hope and pray you don't never disrespect me again. I hope that we can be like family supposed to be. I love you, Nikki. I love you.
I gotta tell you something, though.
Thank you so much.
You have to take a seat for me. Yes. You take a seat for me. The thing that I want to leave y'all with is, now that you have these answers, is that I do see the pain. I understand why these tears are here. You want to be a family again, but I also heard you say something. You said, I hope you never disrespect me again.
That I'm her aunt, she's not mine.
Yeah.
I'm older than her. I think I was 31 when she was born. I demand respect.
I get that. What I want to share with you is I do believe you deserve respect. I believe all of you deserve respect. But I also believe that sometimes what I know to be true is that when there are issues that have been compounded over years and years, distrust, pain, things that have been said, it's hard to sometimes not say something that is not going to hurt the other person because what you're doing is trying to get all your feelings out. Right. So what I want to encourage you to do is the next time you feel like she disrespects you, instead of saying you disrespect me, I'm going to hit you back, I'm going to go low, you disrespect me, I'm going to say something that's going to trigger you, I want you to say, I need you to communicate better with me right now.
Okay.
Because what that is going to be a signal for you to say in this moment, your pain is coming up and you need to figure out a new way to express that pain. Right. This is a very small step. It's time to start speaking from your heart and not from anger. So the next time you feel that she's saying something, what are you going to say? Where you feel like she's disrespecting you, she's coming out wrong. What you going to say?
Okay, I know what I will say, because I don't like saying what other people are going to say.
Okay, what you going to say?
I'll say, because I call her Nikki. I'll say, Nikki, we're not doing this. We're not going there. Remember what Karamo said.
Okay, great. There you go. And if that can be for you, do you want your family to be better?
Of course. We already been distant forever. Like, yeah, I would like a better relationship with my auntie.
So each of you have to do this first steps.
Okay.
Yeah. I thank y'all for being here. I really thank y'all for being with us, for being with me, and for coming and sharing your story.
Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome. All right, friends, stay with us. We'll be right back.
Coming up.
It's time for us to get to the unlocking of the phone. We ended up unlocking both of your phones. There was something that I thought was very suspicious, so I wanted to unlock the truth of this matter. What do you think this truth is going to tell me? My guest, Nina, says her mom's husband, Eddie, turned into a nightmare after they got married. She claims he kicked down the front door and even snatched off her mother's wig in public. The trust in this marriage is broken, so we're unlocking the truth today to see if this relationship should continue or end right here today. Everyone, please welcome Nina to the show so we can get her side of this story. Hi, Nina. How you doing? May I have a hug?
Hi.
You look beautiful.
Thank you.
Come through, outfit. You look cute.
Thank you. It's really great to meet you.
It's great to meet you as well. You're stunning.
Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome. All right, so this has to be hard for you because this is your mother, and we all want to see our mothers happy. And you thought when your mother met this man that she had found her forever love.
Yes, I did. So, you know, my mom, she's been single for 15 long years, you know, and when she met Eddie, she really felt like she found her love, you know?
Yeah.
And we welcomed him in with open arms. He really showed us that he was a good guy. He was down for my mom. The whole family accepted him. And the moment that they said, I do, we got a different Abby.
Really?
It was
So,
like
because you talking about producers, you say like he's a wolf in sheep's clothing.
A wolf in sheep clothing.
Wow.
He's possessive, controlling, insecure, jealous.
Wow.
And today, Karamo, I want my mom to end this marriage.
Wow. Okay.
I want my mom to end this marriage today. I watch your show a lot, and I know that you dig deep and that you really find where the healing needs to start. And I think you need to start today with my mom getting the divorce.
It. Thank you. I'm gonna try to hear all sides and figure out and help you the best I can. So you say that Eddie's jealous of your mom. What do you mean by that?
If she's dressed up, makeup, looking nice to go out with him, he don't like that.
Yeah. He snatched off your mother's wig?
Yes, in public. Humiliated my mom in public.
I can't even believe that. First of all, like I couldn't even imagine touching a black woman's wig or a head. But secondly, you doing that in public. I mean, all of it. What was his excuse or reasoning behind why he thought he'd do that?
He let Eddie tell it. This is his woman, and he own her. That's his woman now.
Okay.
She belongs to him.
So what other red flags did you notice? Because that's clearly a red flag for me.
Eddie just being super controlling.
Yeah.
He's in her phone. He has face recognition on his phone where he can find her in the crowd, and he buys every phone. If anybody has that number that he doesn't know, he's buying her a whole new phone.
Really?
Yeah.
When he says he's buying her a new phone, you mean that he's changing her number, or is he changing the number and getting her a brand new phone?
He's changing the number and getting a new phone.
Wow.
Yes.
So you moved them into your home.
Yes, I did welcome them into my home. And, you know, everything was pretty good. But when Eddie started, you know, lashing out, getting out of control, Eddie kicked the door in and set the lawn on fire.
So you're saying Eddie did this?
Yes.
And he set your lawn on fire?
Well, I believe Eddie did this, but Eddie is telling me that my neighbors across the street were trying to break in my home and kidnap my mom.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Okay. And then what about setting the lawn on fire? What happened there?
Now, when I did get Eddie out of the home, you know, he took his luggage and everything and set it on fire and on the lawn. And
His own luggage?
yes.
And so today is the day you want to confront Eddie about this?
Yes, I do.
Okay. And what do you hope is going to happen?
I just feel like my mom should just get a divorce and just end this marriage. It's not making her happy.
Got it.
And to see her happy means everything to me.
Beautiful. Well, I tell you this, I do appreciate you sharing your side with me. I'm somebody who has to see both sides and have to hear everything. I try to consider myself somebody who's fair. So I actually want to bring Eddie out to hear his side. So everyone, please welcome Eddie to the show. How you doing, Eddie? Nice to meet you.
I heard what you said about that, right? But y'all need to mind y'all own business. That's my wife. You know, we move with y'all because, like you said back there, I heard what you said.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But y'all disrespectful. Y'all keep going. Excuse my language. Y'all keep stuff going.
So why do you think they're disrespectful? Take a seat from me, brother.
Yeah.
So why do you think they're being disrespectful, and why do you think they're trying to keep things going?
I think they judgmental of me.
Uh-huh.
It's like at times they be like at gathering, we go together and they'll actually they think their mama should be with somebody better.
Oh.
You know what I mean?
So you believe they're trying to ruin your marriage?
They trying to ruin my marriage.
But why would you think that? Because it sounds like from what she was telling me before, is that she has been trying to she gave y'all exercises to figure out how to like see each other, to talk.
But that be on our good days.
Okay.
You know, when we really having good times.
Okay.
But
then
when
who
we
caused
really,
the bad
really
days?
need somebody to really talk to, they down me on the one end and they just do it with their mama, you know? Make sure she all right.
What do you think about that, Nina?
Well, you know that's my mom, Eddie. So, of course, we're going to take her side. But at the same time, like, if my mom's hurting, that's hurting me, too.
Have you ever been verbally abusive to your wife? Verbally?
Yeah.
Have you ever been physically abusive to your wife?
Like hitting her with my hand, no, I don't do that.
Okay. Nina, is that true?
Coming up,
Our lie detector examiner asked Eddie, are you in any way responsible for any of the damage? Is that true?
Where we go from here?
Do you want to end this relationship right now, or do you want to stay in it?
My mom, she's been single for 15 long years, you know? And when she met Eddie, she really felt like she found her love, you know?
Yeah.
And we welcomed him in with open arms. The moment that they said, I do, we got a different Eddie. He's possessive, controlling, insecure, jealous.
Wow.
And today, Karamo, I want my mom to end this marriage.
Wow. So I actually want to bring Eddie out to hear his side.
Y'all need to mind y'all own business. That's my wife.
Have you ever been verbally abusive to your wife?
Yeah.
Have you ever been physically abusive to your wife?
And no, I don't do that.
Okay. Nina, is that true?
That's true. I never seen Eddie like put his hands on mom,
But he'll
but
grab
as
her.
far as like the verbal abuse, that's still abuse, Eddie, and that still hurts mom deep.
Was it true that you pulled off her wig in public?
Yes.
But that's when we first got together. A couple times we were together. I used to want to see her real hair. And I used to say, I'm gonna pull your wig
Now,
off.
Eddie, you a black man now. You
And
know
I just
better.
pulled it
Now,
off.
now,
I pulled
Eddie,
it
now,
off.
I'm asking you, brother.
But to
Now,
I
do
pulled
that-
it off because
But
when I
to do
pulled
that
it,
in public, that's humiliating. That's humiliating.
but she made me mad. And then at the same time,
That's the type of
core.
stuff that you
Okay,
should've
so
took
that's the core
behind
of it.
doors
She
with your
made
wife.
you mad, so you want to humiliate her, so that's why you pulled it off.
Yeah, and at the same time, I was messing with. I said, I tell her first, I'm finna pull your wig off.
But you don't.
This the kind of stuff was going on, like that door thing. That neighbor across the street kicked now. Her mama left that door open for him.
No.
Okay, so
I don't know,
your
that's how
wife
they do
left
things.
the door open, and then how did he end up kicking it from you? Because you said he kicked it in.
You're right, I ain't do that.
So the guy kicked it in.
Yeah.
Okay then.
No.
You think that they're trying to set her up with somebody
He's
else?
just jealous.
Yeah, she very flirtatious. You know what I mean? She'll be flirting with you right now if I was back there. You know what I'm saying?
How long y'all been together?
We've been together 6 years. We married for 4.
6 years. Okay, got it.
We accepted you. We really did. We welcomed
Y'all
you.
did
with
it to a
welcome
certain.
arms.
Y'all did it to a certain degree.
Did you set the lawn on fire?
Yeah, I had my luggages with me, and I got tired of being put out 30 times a month.
If you're hurt by being put out, why destroy your own things?
I tell you, I ain't had no family up there. Remember, we staying with them. So I said, I'm tired of getting put out. I was under the influence, drinking, I burned it up, all of it.
Okay,
I
so
hate
you're
I did
drinking.
that. I lost a lot of stuff behind that.
Do you drink a lot?
Yeah,
Okay. So there's substance abuse issues?
drinking.
Drinking, okay. Eddie, thank you for telling me, because I need just to get your side of the story, so now I have a very clear picture
Yeah.
of everything. But now I think it's time to talk to your mother, Juanita, and get her side of the story. So everyone, please welcome Juanita to the show.
I'm not talking to you.
Hey, now, how are you doing?
Hello.
Hi, you look beautiful. Thanks
Thank
for being here.
you.
So what do you have to say about what you heard? Because you've been listening backstage.
Everything she said is true. Everything he's saying is a lie.
Okay, then. Elaborate
He's
for me.
controlling,
He is controlling.
disrespectful.
Got it.
Yes, and verbal abusive.
Yeah. What does he say to you?
He accused me of cheating all the time.
She better not.
With everybody, the
No,
neighbors
she
across the street.
flirtatious.
All of it's a lie.
But that's the neighbor that he's saying
he
that you
accused me
cheated
of the
with.
bus driver. He accused me of people in the casino. He accused me of going to my mom's house and I got a man waiting on me there. He accused me of having my daughters in my head, saying that they're never in my head. Come on.
Okay, but what I'm supposed to expect? Cause she telling me to my face, I'ma call this guy.
Have you said that you're going to call a guy?
No.
Oh,
Why would she say something like
she
that?
do say that.
Never. We go everywhere together. He has to be
You
with
say
me.
I'ma call.
He's
I got
controlling.
somebody. You always say I got somebody I'ma call.
He has no reason to believe other than something in his head because he has no evidence.
Well, I heard earlier that every time you think she has somebody new in her phone, that you buy her a brand new phone and make her change the number. Is
Yeah,
that true?
because she stopped being on the phone.
lie.
You do.
That's wrong. That is really wrong.
He brought you here to unlock your phone. So to see if you're
Fine.
cheating, how that make you feel?
I don't mind because
You
I'm
didn't
not.
mind? And what do you hope? You think you're going to catch her cheating?
If you found something in her phone where she cheating, you know what I'm saying? It's like, you know, where I go from here, where we go from here.
Juanita, I got to ask you, because I got to
Yes.
go back to this, because this was pretty big for me. How do you feel when he snatched that wig off your head?
Coming up,
I wanted to unlock the truth of this matter. Our lie detector examiner asked Eddie regarding the damage done to the door. When it was broken open, are you in any way responsible for any of the damage? What do you think this truth is going to tell me?
Here we go.
Get ready for the drama, chaos, and jaw-dropping moments. Now, better than ever. Watch full episodes of Maury, Jerry Springer, The Steve Wilkos Show, and more.
I spank people, I tie them up.
Can't get enough? We've got you covered with full episodes, non-stop drama, and the wildest moments. Anytime, anywhere. It's time to get nosy. Download Nosy now on your phone or tablet and start watching.
Did you set the lawn on fire?
Yeah, I had my luggages with me and I got tired of being put out 30 times a month.
If you're hurt by being put out, why destroy your own things?
I was under the influence, drinking, I burned it up.
Do you drink a lot?
Yeah,
Okay. So there's substance abuse issues.
drinking.
Eddie, thank you for telling me, but now I think it's time to talk to your mother, Juanita.
Everything she said is true. Everything he's saying is a lie.
Okay, then. Juanita, I gotta ask you, how did you feel when he snatched that wig off your head?
Oh, I was sad, hurt, crying. I couldn't believe he would do something like that. You know, Karamo, I loved my husband.
Yeah.
I loved him from the first day we got married. And it's like Nina said, I was very happy. I was. Yep, I still got the ring. I was very happy. Sometimes I take it off and throw it.
Yeah.
I have something to say. I'm my mom's daughter too, and it's really to you, Eddie. First thing I want to say is, Eddie, you haven't fooled me since day one. I seen those red flags before y'all even said I do.
What were the red flags you saw before? Talk to me about it.
Eddie just being all the time accusing my mom. He even accused my mom of with her son, and my brother, he's like 20-something years old. Her friends accused my mom for sleeping with my husband just to start turmoil for my mom coming over my house. I live in Pennsylvania with my mom. My mom.
Eddie, is that true? You accuse her of sleeping with her daughter's husband? Is that true?
I've seen her do some things.
So that is true.
I've seen when we was in Dallas.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
My mom catches the bus to my house. She gets dropped off by the police to my house, probably like every other day. 30 days out the month, they fighting 28 days. And like I said, you want to say we're not in it and this your wife? Well, that's my mom and I was here first and you put me in it. And Eddie is not it.
Everyone, I want to make sure you know this is your sister and your daughter, Nita, that is
Yes.
joining us in the audience right now. Thank you for that perspective. I think it's time for us to, first of all, just get to the unlocking of the phone. So you can settle there. So we ended up unlocking both of your phones, but we've just heard that every single time you do something, you get a brand new phone.
But I don't do anything.
No, I understand what you're saying
That's what
from
she
his
said.
perspective.
Oh.
You get a brand new phone. So when you get
Yeah,
brand new
he
phones
buys me a
consistently,
new phone. And he has the passcode. He's like got to set up my Google account and things.
Sets up all the accounts.
And then he can look. He can look on
But
his
every
phone.
married couple do that.
and
The man do all that in every
No, they
count.
don't. He can
That's
look
a
on
new
his.
way stuff.
And he can look on his phone and tell me, oh, you got a message on Messenger.
What happened to the trust, though?
Oh, you have an email.
Yeah. So my Unlock the Phone investigator went through both of your phones, researched your apps, your text, your GPS, and there was nothing to be found on either your phone. So I'm going through that quickly because that's not a concern of me. And it shouldn't be a concern of y'all's either, because obviously as adults, we already know that he's already controlling the phone situation.
Yes.
So having it unlocked here is just for show, because you already know what's going on her phone.
Yeah.
You get it on your phone every single day.
Yeah.
And never,
Yeah, yes.
And he don't
Yes.
never.
You know what it
lie.
is?
But there was something that I thought was very suspicious. I didn't understand how it was that your neighbor kicked in the door, and now hearing you said that you left the door unlocked for this neighbor you're sleeping with.
That's true.
So
That's what happened.
Okay.
That is terrible.
So, and I hear you. But for me, there's inconsistency. So I asked you if you'd be willing to take a lie detector test so that we could get to the bottom of the truth of this. So our lie detector examiner asked Eddie, regarding the damage done to the door, when it was broken open, are you in any way responsible for any of the damage? And you said no,
Right.
that you are not responsible in any way for the damage of that door. So I wanted to unlock the truth of this matter. What do you think this truth is going to tell me? Is it going to
say
tell
what
me
I
that
said.
that you did nothing to do with this door?
Nothing to do with it. They left that door unlocked.
Okay.
Next.
Well, the truth is, Eddie, do you want to end this relationship right now, or do you want to stay in it? I think it's time for us to, first of all, just get to the unlocking of the phone. So my Unlock the Phone investigator went through both of your phones, researched your apps, your text, your GPS, and there was nothing to be found on either your phone. But there was something that I thought was very suspicious. So I asked you if you'd be willing to take a lie detector test so that we could get to the bottom of the truth of this. Our lie detector examiner asked Eddie, regarding the damage done to the door, when it was broken open, are you in any way responsible for any of the damage? Well, the truth is, Eddie, that you were not telling the truth. That you were the one that damaged that door.
I knew it.
I ain't break that door down.
How dare you
I
do
already
that,
knew it because
Eddie?
you.
Them lie
When
detectors.
I had
They gonna
children,
leave.
I had
Them
small
lie
children
detectors
in the
lying.
house.
Okay.
Them lie detectors lying.
You messed up their
Them lie, for real, them lie detectors
What about the
lying.
safety for my kids?
So
And
my
I
question
welcomed
is,
you
so
into
my
my
question is,
home.
what else could you be lying about? Eddie, let me tell you something right now, brother. I'm a fair person. I gave you an opportunity to come out here and tell me your side.
I did.
And from the beginning, you have told me your side. And what you painted for me from out of your own mouth is that you humiliated her at the beginning of your relationship because you felt hurt, that you said you have been verbally abusive, that you said that you don't mind controlling her. That's why you take the phones. These are your words.
But
I only
listen, though,
wrote
it ain't
down.
that I try to really be that way to her. I'm like that with everybody.
You said that doesn't help your case any. On top of that, you said you got substance abuse issues. Now, I got to talk to you right here because you have your 2 daughters right here that are pleading. I see the pain, I see their body language, and I see that they're worried for you. Hearing you go through things like you have to get into police cars, breaking doors, setting lawns on fire.
Yes.
Your daughter is not lying when she says this is dangerous.
Yes.
Love has been out of this relationship for a very long time.
I think so too.
You know it's true.
Yes.
What is keeping you in this relationship?
I'm hoping he'll change. But it's gotten to the point we argue every day.
But Juanita, I gotta ask you this.
You can't listen to that crowd, honey.
Juanita.
Yes.
I'm watching him do what he's doing at home, and I'm gonna say this to you. The same way you just said you can't listen to your daughters, you said you can't listen to the crowd. Next you're gonna tell them you can't listen to me.
Because people can be influenceable.
And that's why
now.
he's saying we're in
And that's
her
why
head.
I'm saying they be like.
So,
I
but
know
let
it's
me tell you,
time to go.
that's part of control. Is you want her to only be influenced by you.
But I
And you want her
don't,
to
I
see
don't
your
say
behavior as
nothing
healthy.
like, when they talking about control, I'm talking about the way we eat, the way we shop, go places, stuff like that. It ain't controlling like dogs sit down and that type of control.
Yeah. So because your definition is limited in what control is in a
I
relationship,
just,
let me
right,
expand
we
it
used
for
to,
you.
you having to think a certain way, and they wasn't around us.
Being controlling a relationship doesn't mean that you just only command someone to do one thing or another. It also expresses the way that you treat her, the way that you express her to be in relation to other people, the way that you allow her to live her life, the way that you interact with each other. Yeah. Control is more than just commands, and you have exhibited control in everything that you have done with her. Do you understand from that definition how you're controlling? Yeah, you do, because you're a smart man.
Hey, I still don't think I'm controlling. I think I'm better for us.
He's controlling because
Okay.
he has to go with you.
So again, so let me say that. So by telling me that she's wrong to listen to her daughter, she's wrong to listen to the audience, she's wrong to listen to me, but you're better for her. That's clearly another part of that definition of control. It's everyone else is wrong, but I'm right.
Right.
Juanita, I need to know. Can we switch spots with your mom for me? Yes. Thank you. Because this is beyond any talk show we're on now. Your daughters have come here because they're pleading for your safety.
Right. I understand.
This is your daughters that are pleading for you.
And I've been trying to get out, and I'm going to get out. That's.
What is stopping you from getting out?
I have.
Because she with a good. That's what's stopping her.
I'm gonna ask you.
I have love for him.
I'm gonna ask you right now. I'm gonna ask you a
But
clear
I'm
question
not
before I go
in
any
love.
further. You're not in love. Do you want to end this relationship right now, or do you want to stay in it? The answer is leave or stay.
Leave.
You want to leave.
He's going to leave.
No, you stay here. You stay here. He left. He left. He heard your answer. I'm glad he left off. You come down here because he heard you. And so that's why he made the decision to walk out. He's walked off. Yeah. Anything you need. Here you go. Your daughter's getting emotional already because she's seen you take a step for yourself. What do you feel about the fact that she's saying this?
I'm just so glad that my mom just had the courage to tell him. You know, I know that she don't want to break him because she is in love with that man, but that man does not love my mom.
That man does not.
He does not love my mom.
I just heard the door close. This man, by the fact that he lied about the damaging doors, the fact that he's verbally abusing you, the fact that he's controlling with these phones, the fact that he's trying to isolate you from other people's opinions. But you know this is not what a wife deserves, right?
No, this is not.
You know what a wife deserves?
Respect.
Yeah. Yeah.
To be cherished.
You gonna stay out of this relationship?
Yes, thank you.
You're welcome. You're welcome. Thank y'all for bringing them on here.
Thank
All right.
you.
You're welcome. All right, everyone. Thank you for being with us. Make sure to come back next time, friends, so we can keep talking and we can keep growing. I love you all. Give me a hug.